These are Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro. I will be showing you guys what's included, the features, specs, and my experience with them so far. Let's see if they're worth the 265 Canadian dollars. So what are they? The Buds Pro are truly wireless earbuds from Samsung that feature ANC and a bunch of other cool features that I'll get into later. And for short, yes, they are very good. But let's see what makes them good. After opening up the box, you can see a few things. The charging case with the earbuds inside, different sized ear tips, the charging Type-C cable, and some paperwork. Pretty minimal stuff, but it's really all you need as they are just earbuds. So let's move on to some specs. Each earbud has an 11mm woofer and a 6.5mm tweeter, with what they say has a low distortion, and I can agree with that as I experienced zero distortion at max volume, which was extremely loud, so you have to take them out of your ears because they do get high and they have a really nice bass when you add the extra bass option or whatever it's called. The image is up on screen. They both have two mics. One is a high SNR mic and the other is just what they call the inner mic. It's unspecified. Each mic is also in a mesh chamber, so no wind is picked up through the mics, and you also have 5 hours of playtime plus 13 more with the charging case, and that's with ANC on for a total of 18 hours. With ANC, also known as active noise cancelling, off, you have 8 hours of playtime and 28 with the charging case. They have an IPX7 water resistance rating, which is really nice if you're working out with these earbuds, as you don't want your sweat to just completely ruin your earbuds. Lastly, they use Bluetooth 5.0 and have a whole lot of sensors: accelerometer, gyro, Hall, proximity, touch, and a VPU sensor. That's a lot of specs, and let's move on to the rest of the video. Okay, enough with the specs, let's move on to a sound test. This is through the connection to my S20 phone using the mics on the earbud. Let's hear a sound test. This is a audio sound test coming directly from the Galaxy Buds Pro. I hope it sounds alright as they are $265. This is audio sound test 1, 2, 3. As you can hear from the microphone on the $265 Galaxy Buds Pro, it's definitely not a good sounding mic, but for earbuds of that range, it's usually sounds around the same as all the other earbuds I've tried, such as AirPods, like the Pros, any other like Audio Technica. All those earbuds that I've tried, it sounds pretty much the same, and it's earbuds. I guess that's the best you're gonna get. But here's the sound test from the audio from the S20 for a phone mic comparison. I hope it sounds alright, so this is the audio sound test 1, 2, 3. And yeah, that sounds way better, so on to the rest of the video. They have a lot of features, so I'm definitely going to be reading the script for this one. The first feature is active noise cancelling with multiple stages. This means you can set it to either high or low mode. They also have an ambient mode, which uses the mics to play sounds from around you through the headphones so that you can have conversations while listening to music. And they have wireless charging and USB-C port for charging. They have a touch sensor on the side, which means it can be customized to do whatever you want, from raising and lowering the volume to skipping tracks to doing all that stuff. They also have this voice detection feature, which is really cool. If you're not using ambient mode, you can set it to basically pick up people's voices and play it through the headphones, but still cancel out all of the fan noise and all that stuff. So when your parents call you to go do the dishes, you can still hear them. The last really cool feature is going to be 360 audio. It's a really weird feature, but a really cool one. It uses Dolby head tracking technology to track where your head is. So if I have my phone in front of me, like I'll show you in a second, and I move my head, it will play the sound through only my right side, and it will slowly transition from left to right all the way to behind me. It's a really weird sounding thing. It sounds like it's playing through speakers, but it's really cool. Here, I'll try to demonstrate. Okay, so I currently have my phone placed on top of my keyboard, and think of it as a person. So I'm gonna play this video. Right now it sounds like there's a person saying all of this right to my face. If I move my head, it sounded like someone was talking, but they were like moving around me. It just sounds like you're having a normal conversation, and it's a really interesting feature to have that I've never seen before. And for my thoughts, I've used these headphones for a few days now and they've been amazing. From super high build quality, the premium materials, and just the way they work, everything works perfectly. The sound quality is amazing with zero distortion, super clear mids, highs, and lows, and if you turn your equalizer to the extra bass, it really kicks in those subwoofers, as it gives you a really nice bass. My favorite feature is the connectivity. As soon as I open the case, they're automatically connected, and by the time I put them in my ears, they've already been connected for a while. If you're not using a Samsung phone, you won't have the pop-up on your screen when you open the case, but you can still connect them normally as a Bluetooth device and they will work perfectly the same, and you have all the same settings after you've downloaded the Samsung Wearables app, and everything will work perfectly from there. But yeah, for software, the software is really good. You have tons of options, customize EQ, every single setting that you want to have. I'll have like a video up on screen for everything in the software. You have low latency gaming mode, 360 mode, equalizers, your battery life for your case and each earbud, all those settings that you would want for your earbuds. So it's a really nice software, and I think Samsung did a good job, and they're constantly improving it through every update. Everything is good about these earbuds, but there's always bad things in a good thing, and there's a few bad things, but they're really not like gonna ruin it, like you're not gonna purchase it because of these. The feature that I think is bad is the hinge on the case. When you open it, yeah, magnets hold it into place, but if you push it back a little bit, it starts to wobble, and it just doesn't feel as premium when the case is wide open. It's held closed by magnets, so no worries about the case opening while it's closed, but everything else is great. And the second thing and the last thing that I have a problem with is the ear tips. They're using these like fancy ear tips. I have video up on screen of what they look like, but I just feel like they don't fit as well as like the normal cheaper circle like ear tips that you see in every cheap headphone, every cheap earbud. I just feel like those actually work better, and the noise isolation would be even better with them. These ones still fit in your ear very nice, but I feel like they would be even better with just normal ear tips. At the end of the day, they're great earbuds and definitely a great purchase if they're in your price range, and all of the features and things I've said in this video are features that you want or just want to have access to. So if they match all the things you want and need, they're really a great purchase, and if they're in your budget, definitely a great pickup. And I got them for free with my S20s, but if I was to pick a pair up, I definitely wouldn't be disappointed with the price, as they are matched cheaper or around the same as every other very premium earbud. But that's going to be it for today's video. If this video helped you or if you enjoyed, please consider dropping a sub and dropping a like on the video. If you have any more questions, concerns, or something you want to ask me, just drop it down in the comments down below and I will do my best to respond to your comment. I'm Matteo Buschetti from Matteo Tech, and this was my video on the Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro. Thank you all for watching.